The F-22 Raptor was supposed to be finished, retired, replaced. For years, the Pentagon told us this jet was yesterday's technology, expensive, outdated, a Cold War relic kept alive by nostalgia. And then, without warning, the Air Force quietly confirmed something that changes everything we thought we knew about America's most feared fighter. This isn't a rumor. This isn't a leak from some anonymous defense forum. This is happening right now. And it means the F-22 is about to become more dangerous than it has ever been in its entire history. Because here's the truth. Nobody wants to say out loud, while everyone was distracted by the F-35, by the F-47, by every shiny new sixth-generation concept, the United States was quietly rebuilding the one jet that started this whole era of stealth dominance. And what they built is not an upgrade. It's a resurrection. Stick with me for the next few minutes, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why adversaries like China and Russia are watching this program with real concern, and why Raptor 2 might be the most important fighter jet decision of the next decade. If you love hard-hitting military breakdowns like this, hit subscribe right now, because what I'm about to show you next is even bigger than the headline. Section 1. Why the Raptor was frozen. To understand why this moment matters, you have to understand what happened to the F-22 inches the first place. Back in 2011, the production line for the Raptor was shut down. Only 187 aircraft were ever built, a number that still frustrates military planners today. Congress capped the program, worried about cost, and worried about exporting such advanced stealth technology, even to allies. For over a decade, the F-22 fleet was frozen in time. No new jets, limited upgrades. Meanwhile, potential rivals kept building. China unveiled the J-20. Russia pushed forward with the Su-57. And people started asking an uncomfortable question. Is America's most dominant stealth fighter starting to fall behind? That question is exactly why what's happening right now matters so much. Because instead of retiring the Raptor, the Pentagon made a different choice, one that most people never saw coming. And it's worth remembering just how dominant this jet was when it first entered service. In every major exercise, every mock engagement against fourth-generation fighters, the F-22 posted kill ratios that sounded almost unbelievable, numbers that made rival air forces rethink their entire doctrine. Letting that advantage quietly erode was never something the Pentagon could afford to do forever. Section 2. What Raptor 2 actually means. So what exactly is Raptor 2? This isn't a new airframe. It's something arguably smarter, a deep modernization program designed to take the existing F-22 fleet and turn it into a jet that can compete and win well into the 2030s and beyond. At the center of this upgrade is a completely new approach to sensors and networking. The original F-22 was built in an era before modern data fusion was possible. Raptor 2 changes that with upgraded radar warning receivers, improved infrared search and track systems, and most importantly, the ability to talk to other aircraft in real time, including drones. That last part is critical. The Air Force has been testing manned-unmanned teaming, where a single F-22 pilot can control multiple collaborative combat aircraft, autonomous drone wingmen, extending the Raptor's reach without putting more pilots at risk. Imagine one F-22 acting as the quarterback for a small swarm of armed drones, seeing the battlefield through their sensors, striking through their weapons, while staying hidden itself. Then there's the stealth coating overhaul. Newer, more durable radar-absorbent materials reduce maintenance downtime and keep the Raptor's radar cross-section razor-thin, a huge issue that plagued the original fleet, where stealth coatings required constant, expensive upkeep just to stay combat-ready. Ground crews used to spend hours after every single sortie reapplying and inspecting these coatings. If the newer materials genuinely hold up under real operational tempo, that alone could raise the number of combat-ready jets available on any given day, which, in a fleet this small, might matter more than any single weapon system upgrade. And perhaps the most talked about change: infrared conformal fuel tanks. These add-on tanks don't just extend the Raptor's famously short range, they're shaped and coated to preserve the jet's stealth profile, something engineers said for years was nearly impossible to pull off. without compromising the aircraft's signature. On top of that, there are reports of upgraded cockpit displays and mission computers dragging avionics that were cutting edge in the early 2000s into a system that can process modern sensor data without overwhelming the pilot. Small detail, but in a dogfight measured in seconds, a half-second faster decision loop can be the entire difference between a kill and a loss. Section 3. Why this matters strategically. Here's why this isn't just a technical update. It's a major strategic development. The Indo-Pacific remains one of the most important regions for U.S. defense planning. As China's J-20 fleet continues to grow and its naval capabilities expand, the United States is investing in aircraft that can operate over long distances, maintain stealth, and perform a wide range of missions. One long-standing limitation of the F-22 has been its combat range, especially across the vast distances of the Pacific. With increased fuel capacity and the ability to operate alongside long-endurance drones, the upgraded Raptor addresses one of its biggest operational challenges. This expands the aircraft's mission flexibility and allows it to support operations over much greater distances. Air superiority is about more than individual aerial engagements. It also involves situational awareness, protecting friendly forces, and operating effectively in contested airspace. A modernized F-22 fleet, working together with advanced drones and improved sensors, strengthens overall combat capability and helps maintain a credible deterrent. There's also an important fleet management factor. Only 187 F-22 Raptors were ever produced, and the number of frontline aircraft is significantly smaller due to training requirements and fleet attrition over time. Upgrading existing airframes extends the service life and combat effectiveness of a fleet that cannot be replaced since the production line is no longer active. That limited availability is one reason this modernization effort is considered so significant. The Raptor made history once already, as the jet that proved stealth could rule the skies. Now it's fighting to prove that legacy isn't finished, it's just getting rewritten. And whether you're a die-hard aviation fan or someone just discovering how these programs shape global power, this is a story worth watching closely. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Raptor 2 is the smart move, or should that money go straight into the F-47? I read every single comment, and I want to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.